Alright, what's up? Quick trade recap for the day. So, going into the day, what are we looking for? I'm doing the 10 a.m. power of 3. It's my entry model. So, right here we get this 15 minute. And for the 10 a.m. power of 3, you're looking for 1 hour or 15 minute PD arrays to manipulate into around 10 o'clock. And then you drop to the aligned time frames. So, for the hourly, that'd be 5 minute. And 15 minute is 1 minute. So obviously right here, this is the 10 a.m. candle, so I'm looking for some type of manipulation into this fair value gap because that is the one clear 15-minute PD array, obviously up here too, but I don't want it reaching that. So dropping down to the 1 minute, obviously you see we have some consolidation right here, which is perfect because that's how it works: consolidation, manipulation, distribution, right? So distribution. So as you can see, around 1040, so we're close to the macro, not exactly in the macro, but close. We manipulate up into this fair value gap. We create SMT with ES right here, which is perfect. And then we get a 1 minute change in the state of delivery right here, which is the entry, right? So my problem was we dumped a little too much past this change in state. Let's see. It was about 50 ticks, and I didn't really want to risk that because that's like I was going in with three micros, right? So that's about like 60 to $70, and like for me, just because I'm trading, a 50K, I don't want to risk something like that if I don't have to, even if I think it's like A plus, right? So then my second best guess was wait for a pullback, right? To change state delivery, and then same stop, same take profit, everything. It would just be a better entry, saving myself about $70. So we literally had a limit order right here in the change state delivery for 3 micros. We had our stop loss set and TP set, and we get this wick up on this 1046 candle, and we just don't get it. Like, I'm telling you, it's like 1 point, literally 1 point, and I didn't get filled. So that was unfortunate. I'm just glad I didn't FOMO, didn't chase, because I could have, right? Like, we have this 1 minute order block, and obviously we tapped and dumped a little bit. Unfortunately, right here, it got sketchy, right? We created SMT with ES, which was super annoying. But, so right here we would have been 100% break even because of SMT and stuff. Obviously, it wouldn't have stopped us out, but that would have been our precautionary measure that we would take, is going break even, because now ES already took these lows and NQ did not. So then we just chopped around for a little bit and then dumped, obviously, and took our lows and obviously some more. But still played out. Was a little bit choppy, which I did not like, but it's a no news Monday, so kind of expected it. But to be honest, like, this delivery is like perfect, right? If we didn't create this SMT, it would have been A++ trade. 10 o'clock, consolidate, manipulate into a 15-minute PD array, 1 minute change of state delivery, dump. That's textbook. That's light bulb. I just didn't get filled. That's alright. I don't really care because at least the trade worked out, right? And now, like, I know, not now, but like I've known, and this just goes to show that the 10 a.m. power of 3, 2 p.m. power of 3, like 4 hour candle power of 3, right? Works. It shows up. You just have to wait for it. And yeah, and like another thing, that, because I've been watching videos and stuff more and more on the strategy and stuff, Big Char especially, go tap in with him. That's where I learned all of this from. But basically, when you want to know when not to trade, I don't know really how to word that. So when not to trade, right, is when you have no clear PD arrays, right? So obviously we have 1 hour gap right here. We have a 1 hour gap right here if it holds, but like just open. And then we had a clear 15-minute gap, clear 15-minute gap. If you don't have those, if you just have chop, Like, this is obviously Asia session and London session, but if you have chop like that during New York session, then you don't take it. You just sit on your hands and you wait for the next day, or you wait till 2 o'clock or whatever, because it shows up. And when it shows up, I mean, you get perfect trades out of this. Like what? This is a 2.62 RR trade. Obviously, if you're risking heavier, you're gonna make more. But for me, I had a limit order of 3 micros, right? So what? 3 times 0.5. Yeah, $1.50 times 262. So it would have been about $400. Pretty good, right? Considering I was only risking 150. So to make 400, risk 150. Obviously, people are gonna say risk more, and of course, if you want to pass it faster, risk more. Like if I would have done 5 here, 5 accounts. I mean, 5 micros. It would have been almost $700, which is better. Um, Not that I like taking it slow, right? It's just I feel like the risk could get to me easily. Like risking too heavily could get to me mentally, and that will screw everything up. So I don't risk that. So if I can take a trade where I make $400, I'm gonna do that because I know there will be days where this range is even larger, and our take profit is like 400 ticks, right? And then we're looking at much bigger wins. But you take what the market gives you. To each their own, obviously, but this was traded day for me. I have work, so I'm not going to trade 2 p.m. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm not the biggest fan. Like, at this point, we've just kind of dumped, right? Like on the hourly, like everything's gone. We're in this huge imbalance. We already tapped 50% of it like a long time ago, like up here, obviously. We swept all this LRLR. There's nothing more for us below. But if I wanted to long, I mean, like, there's a little bit of low resistance liquidity. You could take it to like an unfilled gap. But like, this is kind of trying to catch a falling knife, right? Because like, there's no guarantee. It's so against the trend. There's little gaps built all the way up. Like, this looks nice. This will probably get ran at some point soon, potentially, if we find some type of bottom. But that's the thing, like, we're just chilling in this 4-hour gap, 1-hour gap, 15-minute gap, but it's been tapped a trillion times. It's already been mitigated, all of this, that, and the third. So there's nothing truly for me to go off of. So I'm okay with missing 2 p.m. Power of 3 potentially. It doesn't really bother me because this 10 a.m. was so perfect that, like, after missing that, or if I would have taken that, either or, I want to be done for the day. Because then, like, this I don't like, this I don't like, this I don't like. There's not really an entry around here unless you take like this fair value gap, inverse fair value gap. Look better on the 30-second. I believe Dodgy took that. Just take it to these lows, but there's like nowhere for me to take profit either. But to each your own. If you guys find a trade, you find a trade. With that being said, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.